Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode here on the PeerCraft server. As you can see, I've gone ahead and got myself a couple guards from a village, because these guys in the back, even during the day, decide to spawn and wreck me. So hopefully these guards can help take care of these guys a little bit so I don't get killed every time I log into the server. But the plan for today, as you can see, I've started a Tinker Smeltery over here, and we're gonna try to finish that off today, and hopefully be able to get ourselves some really good tools out of that. So the first thing I'm going to do is kill these guys so they don't kill me. It's kill or be killed here on this server with these guys. He's going to get away, but that's alright. Yeah, they'll take care of it. See, that's exactly why I got these guys. And another one just spawned over there. So hopefully we can collect a bunch of these guys. And they'll take care of those guys over there because they got quite a bit of health. They actually have more health than I do, so hopefully they can take care of those guys and make this a heck of a lot easier for me to start building my base here. So we got some ebony wood planks. I like the color of those, so we're gonna use those to start off building a base over here. This isn't what it's gonna look like all the time, but this is gonna be a really good start. Just a little starter base. Until we get our main base built, which is probably going to be on one of these hills here. Haven't quite decided which one I want to do. But that's the plan for today, is get that Tinker Smeltery done. So I'm going to pop off and hopefully collect all the clay, sand, and gravel I need to finish that off and get some sweet tools. I'll bring you guys back once we're done. Alright, so I want to bring you guys back in real quick just because we found a chance cube. And I'm always going to open these up with you guys, because as long as I don't nuke my base, these are always fun to open. So we're going to crack this guy open and see what we get. Oh, a bunch of redstone stuff. We actually don't need any of that right now, and our inventory is kind of full. Finished collecting all that clay, sand, and gravel. So we're going to go finish putting that Tinker Smeltery together. And I'll bring you guys back when we're making the seared bricks. Quick update for you guys. I'm dead. The guards are dead. And those guys are spawning everywhere. So I'm going to take care of them. And then we'll finish smelting up all the grout into the seared bricks. And then we'll put together that smeltery. I'll be right back. Well, that took quite a while. Actually had to fashion a roof and some walls here. Out of pretty much every material I have, and I still managed to die 4 or 5 times while doing that. Broke my sword, and I actually don't have any materials at all. I don't even have enough wood, unless I take it out of the roof, but I have nothing to replace that with, to make a sword. So we're going to have to kill our ghosts from these gravestones with a pickaxe. So that should be fun. Let's give this a go on a couple of them. Well, let's punch this guy to death then. Back him into a corner and see what we can do. There we go. I think I have some sticks in here. Yeah, we're gonna have to take this piece of roof right here. Which hopefully, actually we need both these. Hopefully there's 2 more behind here. Yeah, we're just going to grab those. Oh, that's not good. We'll grab this piece right here. And then run out and grab those before we die. And then we can replace these 2 here and we'll make a sword out of some wood. We'll make 2 just in case. So we'll break all these and... oh, there's the one that actually had all my stuff in it. There we go. And a pearl, some gas tiers. So let's throw on some armor now. And I also got a Rubik's Cube out of a loot bag trying to get a sword or something helpful. But it only had a Rubik's Cube in it, which was honestly no help to us at this point right now. Alright, there's that guy, and I gotta throw some stuff in a chest here. We got a lot of sand and gravel left over from that grout, but I couldn't really make the base out of that when I was in a hurry. So we ended up just, making it out of whatever. And there's one more grave, and I believe it's this piece right here. We're gonna leave that as part of the roof for now, just because, well, it's working out, and I don't think I had anything in that grave except a gravestone flyer. So we're gonna smelt up some grout now, and hopefully finish off that smeltery without dying again. But as soon as all this is smelted up, I'll bring you guys back, and we'll finish off that smeltery. Alright guys, so we got the Tinker Smeltery finished, and the last thing we're going to need is just some lava. I'll steal that from there. And now we're ready to start making tools. The last thing we're going to need is some ores, so we're going to go over that way out of the swamp biome and start digging down and seeing what we can find. Specifically what we're looking for is a little bit of copper and a little bit of everything to make some alumite. Which is not necessarily important. For a starter pick, if I can't find everything I need to make alumite, what I'm going to do is probably just make it out of iron. But we're gonna get going on that and hopefully have some tools by the end of this episode. Alright guys, so we're ready to make our Tinker Smeltery tools. So what we're going to need is the Tinker tables, which we're going to make right now. So the first thing you need is these blank patterns. You can make those with sticks and planks, and then from there you just need a wooden plank. You get the stencil table. Crafting table gets you the tool station, which you can later upgrade to one of these guys, a tool forge. You can do that pretty easily just with the seared bricks. You do need different blocks of different types. So easiest one you can usually get is blocks of iron. But you can make it out of a lot of different materials. So if you're short on iron, just pick a different material, and you can make the upgraded table out of that. And then the last one I'm going to need is a part builder, and that one you just need a log. So super easy to make these. And then we're just going to plop these down right in the corner here, right next to where we've got the crafting station. And we may need to move the bed. Not 100% sure if we're going to be able to get in and out of that. It's not night, so we can't check right now, but basically now we've got the crafting tables. We can take these blank patterns and our shovel and our cobblestone. We're actually going to need the cobblestone. Threw down a crafting bench instead of the tool forge. Didn't even notice. So let's fix that. There we go. So now we got the tool station. We can plop into our stencil table here, throw all the stencils in. We're not really going to need any extra stencils. So we need a pickaxe head, a binding pattern, and a tool rod right now. This is going to get us our pickaxe. And then from here, we're actually going to make the binding pattern out of paper, so we get an extra modifier from doing that. So look, sugar cane's right there. We're going to need more than that. There it is. Oop. Be good if we turn it into paper first. There we go. We'll just turn it all into paper. We don't really need to use sugarcane for much other than paper right now. And there's plenty around, so it'll be real easy to get some more. So now that we've got the paper binding, we can go ahead and grab some copper. And I believe we've got a couple ingots. And a couple ore as well. We'll just grab the 4 ore for now. I don't think we actually have any other ingots. It doesn't matter, we only need the 4. We got 1 copper, so. But we'll just throw the ingots in for now. And now's when we're actually going to need the bed. So let's throw that back down and see if we can sleep in it. I don't know if it's going to let me. basically the only thing we really need the bed for is to set our spawn if we die. Because we do have the sleeping bag, which allows us to sleep anywhere. And we'll take a little bit of damage getting out of the bed every time, just because it's gonna drop us off on either one of the tables or one of the furnaces. But we only take a tiny bit of damage, so it's not a big deal. So now we're going to throw the copper in. I've already got some molten alumite, and you make that from iron, obsidian, and aluminum. I believe you need 5 aluminum, 2 obsidian, and 2 iron to get 2.5 ingots of alumite. Pretty sure that's the correct amount. So what we're going to do now that we've got the molten copper in is make stone tools. So we just come right over to the part builder again, take the paper out. Actually, we don't need to take the paper out, we can just do that. So we need a stone pickaxe head and a stone tool rod. And then these, we'll make a pattern chest in a little bit, and then you're able to store those in pattern chests. So now we can come back over here. Stone pickaxe head. We want to make this out of gold. And this will give us the... Oop. Never did make another sword. We've got a diamond pickaxe. That'll do a little bit of damage. Let's take this guy out with this for now. Oh, I hear wither cats. That's not good. Those wither cats are probably going to kill us. Hope we got that loot bag. And let's eat so that we don't die while we're finishing up these tools. So now we've got this, the gold cast. We just need one for the tool rod. And now we'll be able to switch to copper. And we want to make a copper tool rod, an alumite head, and we have the paper binding already, so we don't need to make anything with that. So we'll switch to the alumite, and we'll get that going for the pickaxe head. So what the alumite's going to do is we're able to make a wall chest block, and that'll give us a giant chest. And with that, we're able to mine blocks that would normally be mined with a pickaxe, and they'll go straight into that chest no matter where we are in the world. And the copper tool rod is going to let us gain XP from everything we mine. Paper binding is just going to give us an extra modifier. So the durability on this is pretty good. It's 781, modifier 6, and then we've also got the ability to mine up to cobalt, which is really, really good. And then we've got blank casts here, so I'm going to show you what we're going to do with those. So we got 5 blank casts and 64 obsidian. That's not the actual amount you need, but that's how much I have in a block. 5 reinforcements, and then we can go to the tool station, put that pickaxe in, add those modifiers for reinforcements, and we'll just throw all 5 on. And that'll give us 1 extra modifier, but what's really great about this is it gives us unbreakable. So now we can mine as much as we want, we can vein mine forever, and the only thing we'll have to worry about is our hunger bar and us starving to death, because we'll never run out of durability on that pickaxe now. And we can continuously upgrade that. So if we go into the nether, which we're going to be doing shortly, probably in the next episode, and we get cobalt, we'll be able to upgrade the pickaxe with cobalt. So I feel like we need a window in here, because as I'm looking around, it's really dark and dingy in here. And this door's willow door, and it's not very good. It look out a little bit, but it's not quite enough. So we're gonna get some glass and throw in some windows here in a second as well. But now that we've got this this pickaxe, we'll be able to mine ores a lot faster and collect stuff, since we'll be able to vein mine everything. So that's pretty much it for Tinkers for now. One thing I do want to do is make a sword very quickly. That might happen in this episode or very soon at the beginning of the next episode. We want to make that sword. I might do that off camera as well, just because I don't have a sword right now and I don't feel like making a diamond one. But I can make a. I really want to get one from a loot bag, which I thought we picked up. Did we not pick up that loot bag that I saw over here? It might have burned in the lava. Bummer. See if I can get through the door. Oh, there we go. Let's close that so we don't get any wither cats coming in. Yeah, so now that we've got the pickaxe, there's one last thing I want to do right now while we're at the base, and that is make an obsidian chest plate, I believe is what I want. Let's see what we've got right now and what the modifiers are. Yes, we want an obsidian chest plate and legs. I have an obsidian helmet, so we'll get the perk from that from just the chest plate right now. But I'd rather switch the legs off and use something else. Or sorry, switch the helmet off and use something else, because the obsidian is going to give us a pretty sweet perk, which is, see, our health bar is going up right now. So what that's going to do is give us additional health. It'll give us double the health that we normally have. So that's why we want to use the obsidian right now. But what we don't want is this obsidian helmet, because what I really want is a dark steel helmet, which is going to give us night vision permanently. Oh well, all we'll have to do is keep it charged up, and that's really easy to do once we get going in this pack. And we want to keep the slime boots so that we don't die of fall damage, because our main transportation right now is still the slime sling. But that pretty much covers it for Tinker's Construct for now. So there's one more thing I want to do before we head out for this episode, and I'll bring you guys back for that. Alright guys, so I just want to show you real quick. So our food supply is really low, so I went ahead and made a wheat farm, and that got us toast, which is really good for hunger. For what we've got right now. So hopefully this keeps us going for a little while. And then also I went ahead and made a cleaver, which is throwing around my bar. So the highest regular damage you can get from a regular sword is 8 attack damage. And of course you can add a couple enchantments to that and it'll go a little higher. But the cleaver does quite a bit of damage as well. I've gotten it up to about 23 before. Right now it's sitting at 12.33. And it's got 5 modifiers on it. So we're going to make 5 reinforcements as soon as we get one more piece of obsidian and make this indestructible so we don't have to worry about it breaking on us. And then from there we'll be able to level it up real quick and add some sharpness to it, which is going to be great. And then we've also got a lot of cobalt back at the base, so we're going to go ahead and upgrade this pickaxe to cobalt as well to increase the mining speed. So we're going to head back to the base and go ahead and get that started. Alright guys, so we got all the obsidian that we're going to need, so we'll go ahead and make those reinforcements now. Backwards. So we need to do that the right way. We'll grab these 5 reinforcements, and now we'll be able to add these to the cleaver, just like so. So we'll throw all these on, and you can do this either way. You can add sharpness to it first, and then go kill mobs and level up the cleaver and add the reinforcements later. You can never add the reinforcements and just continue to use cobalt or whatever you made the blade out of to repair it. I like using the reinforcements first so that you don't have to worry about ever using ore or ingots again to repair it. And then it's super easy to go farm XP for it to level it up. Alright, so what we're going to do now is add this cobalt pickaxe head to the pickaxe, and what that's going to do is shoot up the mining speed from 6.8 to 12. Now you'll notice it takes off Global Traveler, which is just used to transport the blocks you mine with the alumite that we've got in there into a giant chest made out of chest wall blocks. But what we're going to do is take off the paper binding we've got on there, and replace that with alumite once we've got a little bit more aluminum, because that's all we're missing out on to get that. So we're going to make that, and then what we're going to do is add a bunch of redstone on there to increase the speed of mining until we can't add any more. We've actually got some more, so let's find that. There's a little bit. We do have a lot more in the chest outside though, so we'll grab that. There it is. And that should be all we need. And then after we add this, we're really low on lapis, so we're going to need to go find a bunch of lapis so that we can add that on. And that's going to give us some luck, which is going to really help out. So we're all good on redstone there. And let's see if we've got any lapis. We don't have anything on there now. I believe we've got a very minimal amount of lapis in the chest outside. I don't believe we've got any in here. And we did have some in the chest outside. We only had 29 though, so I don't believe that's going to give us enough to get luck on the pickaxe. We can start, but not a full level. So we don't have, it says luck on the pickaxe there, but I don't believe we actually have luck 1. Yeah, I don't believe we do right now, but that's fine. So this is going to mine a heck of a lot faster now. With the redstone on there, we're up to 3166, which is amazing. So we're pretty much just going to go through cobblestone like it's nothing, and we'll be able to find ores so much faster now. And with this cobalt lead cleaver, we're going to be able to do a lot of damage to mobs. So what I'm going to go do is level this up and be able to add sharpness to that, and we'll also get fiery once we get some blaze rod powder. But that's all I got for you guys today. So I appreciate you coming by, watching the video, and have a great day. And don't forget to like and share the video. I'll see you again next time.